striped tomato. Don't mind if I do. Very nice. So these are the mini bell tomatoes and the orange mini hat. And we've had our first striped tomato off the ones outside. Right then guys, so I thought I'd give you a little update on both polytunnels today, mainly looking at the tomatoes and the pepper plants. So I thought we'll start off up in the little polytunnel and have a look at how these are getting on and what is what. Right, so we'll start on the left side here. We've got two tigerellas and quite a few fruit on these now. Lovely stripes on these. See, we've got quite a few trusses with fruit on here, and I've just been winding them up the strings as they go. Still got a few side shoots to pull out. Just keep on top of them. And then this one here is one of the Brad's Atomics, and again plenty of fruit on that, and we've got a couple of trusses up the plant as we go. Got cucamelons coming up everywhere in here, along with the basil and the lettuce. And then these were the side shoots that we pulled out and planted, and they desperately need repotting and moving away from here. Get a bit of airflow in here. And next to that we've got a marban. A couple of nice looking fruit on that now. And again a couple of trusses all the way up. And right in the far end there, what is labelled as a black strawberry, which I think I've got this one labelled wrong, because that doesn't look anything like the other black strawberries that we got. In the pot in the middle we've got a black pineapple, a couple of fruit on that, and a few just setting. Another black pineapple over here. Some nice decent sized fruit on that. Another Brad's Atomic, and these grow quite heavy clusters of fruit. First time growing those, so Korean long. This one doesn't look too great, but we've got a few fruit on it. Just a spider. And then here we've got a black strawberry, which, as you can see, fruit on this completely different to the one over there. So, and another marban at the bottom here. Doesn't look like it's going to grow any taller, but got a few fruit on it. That's the main thing. I've got plenty of them, so it doesn't really matter. So that's it for in here. We'll go and have a look in the other polytunnel. Right then guys, so as you can see, once again it's looking quite full in here again, apart from this space here, but got plenty going on there. And I'll grab the camera now, and we'll have a bit of a closer look around. But I just wanted to say to everyone, thank you very much for subscribing, and if you haven't already, please do consider doing so. It's absolutely free and just really helps out get the channel out there to people who haven't seen it yet. So if you think there's anybody that might be interested, please share the channel to them and help us grow like that. Right then, so we'll go around and have a look at these one at a time and just explain what's what and how everything's going. Right, so here we've got a tray of lobelias, petunias and marigolds that all need to go out. Got a couple of places to put all these yet. And then we've got the Miyazaki long purple pepper. These are from LED, as most of this polytunnel has been sent from Canada, all by LED. Another Miyazaki purple there, and the Razzmatazz multicoloured. These only grow small, but I've kept these in the smaller pots. Some of the others are in a bit bigger pots, but we'll get to them in a minute. Behind that we've got a black pineapple tomato, quite a few fruit on that again. And then right in the back behind them we've got two of the cucumbers. They're only small ones. That's about as big as they grow, so that's ready for harvesting. And there's a couple more up there, and a couple a bit further up again. But they've almost reached the top of this trellis now. So once they reach the top of that, they'll just hang over the top. And then we've got a Korean long. Nice cluster of fruit there. Another cluster up there. And another load starting up there. Again, these have reached the top of their strings now, so I'll just have to either cut the tops off where they are or guide them along this beam. Not quite sure yet. I might just cut the tops off though. This one is a black creme, and again quite a few fruit on that. These grow quite large, so probably won't get too many on each one. And then behind that, just move it out of the way a bit, we've got a Minnesota midget melon. Again, this is almost at the top of that trellis now. I have been spreading the other vines out across, so hopefully they spread out and fill this gap behind here. But we've already got a couple of melons already set on here. So we've got that one, and another one there, and then there is quite a few more coming on it. So hopefully we get a couple of melons off that one. I'm regretting not putting it in a slightly larger pot, but it's a lesson learnt again for next year. So here we've got another black strawberry, and as you can see, distinct difference between these fruits and the other fruits on the other one. Won't be long until there's a few of them ready. And we've got aroma plum. Again, fruit setting all over on this now. I do need to come along and take out a few of these lower leaves just to help with air circulation in here. But behind them we've got a few lemon balm plants. They smell absolutely lovely, but they need repotting. And then we've got another Minnesota midget here, exactly the same age as the other one. It's just this one seems to have taken a while to get off. but if that one doesn't fill out this gap, this one can catch up behind it. This one is a pink fang. As you can see, he's going to be quite a long tomato by the looks of it. Another truss of fruit up there, and another truss there. So I think hopefully we're going to have plenty of tomatoes this year anyway. This one here is Captain Lucky. Got a couple on there, and a couple further up. Excuse me a minute guys, gonna have to go sort out the dogs. Right then, sorry about that guys. Bloody Stella barking at the neighbour's dogs again. Now where were we? Captain Lucky. And just behind that we've got the Blenheim orange melon. And again, this one isn't doing as well as the other one, but it's catching up. And we'll get that to vine up this side here. And hopefully, between all of them, that whole back trellis should get covered. If we have enough time. Here we've got one of the Cure de Bleu. And loads of fruit setting on this one. Trusses right round. Absolutely covered. And behind that we've got the orange cream dwarf. We've got cherry purple here. These ones are in the smaller pots. I ran out of compost and when I was repotting them, so I just kept these in smaller pots. So I'll just have to water these ones a bit more often. We've got another Marbon from Jason Colleen. That's quite a big one set there. And a few more further up to come. And another Marbon here. Like the one in Polytunnel, this one just seems to have stopped growing here. Don't know why it's done that. Right, so let's have a look at the peppers behind them. So we've got 4 of the Hungarian hot wax. These were my second sowing. As you can see, got peppers coming on these now. So look forward to getting to try them. Now, this is where it gets complicated because, like an idiot, I haven't labelled all of these. But hopefully we'll be able to tell the difference in them when they start getting the fruit on them. But I'm not sure what these two are yet. Same here. I know that the one in the back is Joe's Long cayenne pepper. These two here, no idea. They could be the sweet or they could be the jalapenos. Here we've got one of the hamilic, and another one behind it. Plenty of flowers on these, just starting to set fruit now, so should be plenty of time for us still, even though they were late starting. Then we got Corn de Toro yellow. This is one of the ones from the first sowings, and you can see these were the second sowing, so they have caught up. So maybe it is pointless starting them so early and ending up with no room everywhere. But as you can see, got some starting on there. I know a lot of people have got peppers nearly ready now, but I'm still going to get a crop, so what's the rush? This one, not too sure what this one is. Then we got a cayenne in the back there, that was from the first showings again. So it's no further ahead to the others. If anything, it's not even got any flowers on it yet. So it's further behind if anything. And right in the back there, in the far corner, well out the way, is the Moraga Scorpion. Whether or not we get anything on that is something else, but it's staying well out of my reach back there. And anyone else's reach, just in case. So yeah, that's all the tomatoes and peppers. We've managed to get everything on these trays at the back here. And then hopefully, once these are all gone, I'm going to turn this side into the same as this side with the watering system and the trough. And I'm going to alter this one slightly, but obviously get along all along here then as well. So let's have a look, see what we've got in this tray here. This is all the seeds that we've been starting, except for them. Another tray of lobelia ready to go out. We've got the Carmen F1 cucumber. We've got 2 trays of the yard long beans. They need to go out. This tray here, I had to put lettuce on this side and calabrese on this side, but I dropped the tray, so they were a bit slow coming up, and a bit mixed up, but quite easy to tell the difference between the lettuce and the broccoli. And then we've got some more broccoli and cauliflower in that tray, some swede in that tray, and 2 trays of beetroot, and then red cabbage in that one. And then in front of them we've got all the shallots drying out, and the garlic, and a few onions. But we do already have all them. They're the smaller ones from first harvest in the Polytunnel. They'll be getting used for pickling. We've got some garlic in that one, ready to go. And then obviously all that garlic ready to go as well. The Zabroon shallots, after posting the harvest video, I said that I was going to maybe keep some of these and try planting them as sets. But apparently the banana shallots, or the longer shaped shallots, tend not to split. So obviously I'm going to keep a couple to try, find out for myself. But if anyone knows anything about that, please do let me know. And then back here we've got the Cape gooseberry. The ones that I tried from seed all failed, and I was talking to my mum, and she had tried some from seed, they'd all failed. And that day she was on her way down to see us anyway, and they stopped in a shop on the way and they had some plants there, so she picked us up one each, and it's really took off. As you can see, loads of flowers on it, even getting a few fruit set here and there. But I think what I'll do this year is save my own seed and do it that way, 'cause fresh seed always works better. And then we've got a few of the tropical plants, or outdoor plants. Got some Japanese aces. Had to bring these back in again because the wind was just battering them. Got some spider plants, dragon tree. Not sure how big that's going to go. Bought it the other week, seen it, couldn't help myself. And then we've got another Japanese Acer in the back there. And anyway, back to the story with the Cape gooseberries. So she managed to pick us one up each. And when she got home from being here, she looked at her seed tray and a couple of her ones had started to come up. So she gave me one of them as well. So this one's from seed and that one's from store-bought. Don't get me wrong, this one's a lot further ahead. Obviously it was already this size when I got it, and it's been in a bigger pot in the polytunnel. So this one is a lot further ahead, but this one is from my mum's own seeds. So she's got a couple of them and I've got a couple of them. It's the first time both of us growing them, so it'll be interesting to see how they go. And if we like them, we're going to save some seeds ourselves. Got a couple more spider plants up there. Yeah guys, that's it for this one today. That's everything going in the polytunnel. Hope you enjoyed it, and please do consider subscribing and drop me a comment below. Bye for now.